Kids See Ghost 2 official album leak.
Please welcome Kanye West.
Last year, musical icons Kanye West and Kid Cudi released an album together titled Kids See Ghosts. Inspired largely by Japanese folklore and sounds, the album contained 7 hit tracks, lasted about 27 minutes, and scored a rank on 20 of the world's top album ranking forums, including the New York Times and Rolling Stone. Pitchfork described it thus: the psychic bond between Kanye West and Kid Cudi yields a spacious and melancholy album about brokenness. Thoughts are fragmented, relationships are ended, and societal ties are cut. Fans also went crazy for the collaborative album, and it quickly became a defining production for the pair of artists. Now it's happening again. Welcome to Lime Report. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we're talking about Kid Cudi, Kanye West, and their hotly anticipated album, Kids See Ghosts 2. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment keyword Jackson for a chance at our $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. Thanks again for joining us. Be sure to watch all the way through to the end to find out every detail you want to know. Now, without further delay, let's get right into Kids See Ghosts 2, because that's what you're here for. Kid Cudi first broke the news to Complex magazine saying, "Kanye already told me he wants to start working on the second one. It's kind of weird because with the first album, I didn't know how serious he was about making a collab album with me. He had mentioned it, but I thought it was just a good idea he had in the moment. But then he kept bringing it up and kept having me come to his house, listen to music, and work on beats. So I was like, wow, he's really into this." We had a discussion where he said he wanted to make a spiritual album, and I told him, great, that's what I do. I would love to do that, something I can sink my teeth into. So there will definitely be more. Kid Cudi's announcement sent the internet reeling as it tried to keep up with the news, especially because everyone thought he was in for some serious time away from the recording booth. In a media interview, Kid Cudi said that his next studio album would be for his Netflix TV show, a project called Intergalactic. In fact, fans had lost hope they would get any kind of Kids See Ghosts 2 after Cudi said in the interview, "After Kids See Ghosts, I felt like I said all I had to say. I didn't know if I was going to drop anything after Kids See Ghosts anytime soon. I was thinking about taking 5 years off." Wouldn't be the first time Kid Cudi dropped off the music scene for years at a time, but luckily fans don't have to worry because he's confirmed Kids See Ghosts 2 is officially in the works. Kanye and Kid Cudi have had a rocky past, so it's exciting they can get together on another project like this one. Their beef started back when Kid Cudi criticized the artist Drake for using ghostwriters on some of his hit songs, but it may have had its traces beforehand. In 2013, Kid Cudi left Kanye's label, Good Music. Cudi commented on it at the time saying, "Everything is peace with everybody on the label. There's never been any issues, but I am announcing that I'm no longer on Good Music. And this is something that no one knows really. I'm no longer on Good Music." But he went on to describe Kanye as an older brother to him and a major influence on his music. But that same year, only a little while later, Kanye's album Yeezus. Kid Cudi was surprised to hear one of his features on a track considering he had already left Kanye's label. Cudi said, "The vocal that I did on that song was a couple years old. I forgot which session it was, but it was just a reference. I discovered that I was on the song via Twitter. I saw kids hitting me up like, 'Are you on Guilt Trip?' or saying, 'Great job.' And I'm like, what the bleep is everyone talking about?" So I go on Twitter and then I hear the song and I'm like, okay, I know that beat. I know the song. Then I'm like, oh man, okay. Part of me was flattered, like it's kind of cool that he thought of me. Then I started thinking about it more. It was like, why not call me and have me come in there and give it? Why underuse me? Why put 4 bars of vocals to coax my fans into thinking this is a legitimate Kid Cudi feature on this song and it isn't? It only got worse when Cudi came after Drake and Kanye for ghostwriting. Keep in mind, ghostwriting is a hard profession in which the writers receive no credit for their potentially million-dollar works. Cudi said, "Everyone thinks they're so great, talking top 5 and be having 30 people write songs for them. Let me tell you something, the days of bleep are over. The fake ones won't be lasting too much longer. I'm the one they worry about because they know I don't give a bleep about the corny bleepy they do. All my youngins out here reppin', ASAP Rocky and the whole ASAP family, Travis Scott, Super Duper Kyle, Audio Push, Hit Boy, etc. I see y'all, and all you jealous, chicken-hearted bleep, I see you too. I am the culture." But Kanye played defense, saying at a sold-out show, "Do you know how many people wish they could be signed to Good Music, get their life changed, have an opportunity? Never forget that. I'm so hurt. I feel so disrespected. Kid Cudi, we are 2 black men in a racist world. Don't ever mention my name in a bad manner. None of y'all." But something changed later that year because Kanye publicly cleared Kid Cudi at another concert rant. Kanye referred to Kid Cudi as the most important artist of the past 10 years, the most influential, and I hope he's doing well. I just want to take this time out to say Kid Cudi is my brother. Evidently, Kanye's apology paid off because the pair appeared on stage together 2 months later in Sacramento, California. They began to work with each other again after that, and in 2018 they announced the upcoming release of their collaborative album, Kids See Ghosts. Kids See Ghosts was a huge production, and it drove the world wild with its sound. The entire album was made in breakneck time at Kanye West's private ranch in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. To see our coverage on Kanye recently and his wife, check out the links in the video description. Kids See Ghosts made a lot of waves. The album features guest contributions from Pusha T, Yaslin Bey, and Ty Dolla $ign, as well as vocal samples of Louis Prima, who is credited posthumously as a featured artist. Prominent production is featured from both members of the duo, with further contributions by Dot the Genius, Mike Dean, Evan Mast, Plain Pat, Boogs the Beast, Benny Blanco, Noah Goldstein, and Andrew Dawson, among others. The cover art was designed by Japanese contemporary artist Takashi Murakami and was based on the artwork of Katsushika Hokusai's 36 Views of Mount Fuji. The album was the third of 5 albums produced by West in Jackson Hole as part of the Wyoming Sessions, each being released weekly in the summer of 2018. But this one was completely about Kid Cudi and Kanye West, plus their guests. Kids See Ghosts succeeded the release of Pusha T's Daytona and West's Yay, and preceded the release of Nas Nasir and Teyana Taylor's KTSE. The album received widespread acclaim, with a number of music critics pointing out the chemistry of West and Cudi in praise. It was named as one of the best albums of 2018 by multiple publications, including Complex, NME, and Slant Magazine. In fact, it was 20 listings that held Kids See Ghosts on their top lists. On the Billboard 200, Kids See Ghosts debuted at number 2, standing as West's 10th top 5 album and Cudi's 6th top 5 album in the US. The album also attained top 5 positions in Australia, Canada, Ireland, the Netherlands, New Zealand, and Norway. A number of the tracks charted in various countries, including Reborn and Fourth Dimension, both of which hit serious chart-topping status. A lot of people will say that Kanye isn't wrong calling Kid Cudi the most influential artist in the past 10 years. Hundreds of thousands, including this writer, remember learning about themselves through listening to Kid Cudi's music at an early, impressionable age. Not only that, but his concerts have always been a moving, emotional experience for his fans. Kid Cudi's earliest influences include alternative hip-hop groups such as The Far Side, A Tribe Called Quest, and Bone Thugs-n-Harmony. Cudi also cites rappers such as the Notorious B.I.G., Tupac, Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, Run DMC, Curtis Blow, LL Cool J, Salt-N-Pepa, Queen Latifah, Kid and Play, NWA, Naughty by Nature, Onyx, and Public Enemy as his hip-hop influences while growing up. Cudi has also credited fellow Ohio native Cameo Tao as an influence. He also has been inspired by the sounds of the OJs, Rat-Tat-Tat, MGMT, and the Postal Service. In 2010, he began experimenting with rock music. Rock acts that inspired Cudi include the Electric Light Orchestra, Jimi Hendrix, Nirvana, the Pixies, and Pink Floyd. In 2008, his debut single, Day and Night, reached the top 5 of the Billboard charts. Cudi's debut album, Man on the Moon, The End of Day, was later certified 2 times platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America after its release in 2009. Then, in 2010, he released Man on the Moon 2, The Legend of Mr. Rager, which was preceded by the hit track Erase Me. Later that year, Cudi formed a rock band now known as Wizard with his longtime collaborator Dot the Genius, releasing one eponymous album debut in 2012. The album debuted at number 1 on the Top Rock Albums chart. In April 2013, Cudi released Into Cud, which became the highest charting album on multiple charts. In February 2014, Cudi unexpectedly released his 4th album, Satellite Flight, The Journey to Mother Moon, exclusively to digital retailers with absolutely no promotion. In 2015, Cudi released his rock album, Speedin' Bullet to Heaven, to mixed reception. In 2016, he returned to hip-hop with his 6th album, Passion, Pain, and Demon Slayin'. After that came Kids See Ghosts, which, as you know by now, was a major break deal. As of 2019, Cudi has released 6 studio albums as a solo artist and has sold a combined 16 million records. He has also worked with numerous prominent artists in the music industry, including Jay-Z, Mary J. Blige, David Guetta, MGMT, Shakira, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar, and Michael Bolton. Cudi has since gone on to launch his own record label, Imprints, the now dissolved Dream On, and current independent label, Wicked Awesome Records. What's your take on all of this? Are you excited about Kids See Ghosts 2? What do you think the album will be like? Will it live up to its reputation and expectations? Let us know all of your thoughts in the comments below. We'd really love to hear them. This has been Lime Report, taking you through the news about Kid Cudi and Kanye West, new and old. Thanks so much for watching through to the end. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment keyword Jackson for a chance at our $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the news that matters most to you. Once again, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow right here on Lime Report.
Said you like President Trump. Do you think he is a good president?
You're going to ask me, can I answer the first question you're going to ask?
I got Porsche daisies. I mean, that's really thoughtful. Because you're so creative.
Answer whatever you want.
Well, you know, it's funny, you know, in this